All right, there are the map picks open. What is it going to be? Mammoth Fortress. No surprise, nice stable map. Good for getting the early read on your opponent and just sussing them out.
And both of them, same stat lines, thanks to that attack stance. So
oh my gosh.
Can't have any other arguments beyond just pure play and weapons. It's going to be blue with the Asuri and with sword and guitars going up against Acno with this bow and blasters on the Diana.
Ooh, blue dodging out of that bowstring. Not scared to fight unarmed. He got a lot of damage at the beginning of the match just using that unarmed neutralite.
I really like the way he was approaching Acno with that one, because he was kind of walk forward, ground it, and then do a short. Oh no!
Just missed the corner.
Just barely too far to the left side. Acno already knew it too and was disengaging already up to the stage. Just really well played in the offstage from Acno.
Man, I mean, I understand Blue wants to send that message early on of just getting like the flashy offstage kill since he's got to burn through 2 sets here. But man, oh man, that was costly.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to get the momentum as soon as possible. Acno able to get that initial momentum, and he's continuing it as he's already a full stock up and continuing this damage onto Blue. Falling there from Blue.
Ooh, dodge through.
Great
and now
movement.
you see Acno going for those side lights, and then he hits. He knows, okay, you dodged out of the first couple. Now I want information. I'm going to hit, and I'm going to record, and just press play on the side signature. 2-stock lead for Acno.
He is taking full advantage of every single part of that side signature. He'll catch people on the front end. He'll catch people as he's moving through them, as it hits behind. He just knows that side signature through and through.
All right, Acno.
He's patient.
Threatening over the corner. I mean, he was incredibly patient because he just had to go against the ninja who was always threatening that corner.
Back to the corner. If Blue moves too far forward, Acno's gonna go for that recovery around the corner, gets back, resets his jumps, make sure he touches down after that neutral air, just in case. Oh, throws it out.
Ooh, going for the side signature, but the side air slapping him off, bringing that stock lead down by 1. 1 more to go.
It's kind of a pat on the back from Blue.
Yeah,
denying
good
that
job, buddy. What?
Yeah, very forceful pat. Now he's going to try to deny this weapon from Acno. Just wants to keep Acno unarmed because this is his opportunity. Great pickup of the neutralite. Goes off stage. Down
Danger.
air. Needs to continue it, but Acno gets up and gets that weapon. But great damage coming out from Blue.
All right, Acno fighting with the blasters. Perfect dodge and punish from Blue. He's done a stellar job, really, just bringing this back. The match started so much not in his favor, but now the stocks are tied. He's in orange, but you know what? That is so much less of a lead than Acno had before.
This is definitely doable for Blue. He has closed gaps this wide before, and he's already in the process of doing so, suturing this wound. Acno with the bow in hand goes in for the downlight, and Blue's above it. He knows that bow approach.
I loved that answer from Acno. He knew that there was going to be that wait, so he just attacked. Oh no, claws off stage. Acno dodging in against the weapon throw. Blue just threatening the corner. Neutral air juggling Acno. Oh, Acno juggling Blue.
Oh, jumps over the side signature. Acno still with the weapon control, the recovery. Blue!
How did he survive? That was so high up.
Both of them deep red. Who is going to take game 1? Who is going to get themselves on the board in these grand finals first? Recovery!
Oh!
And Blue takes game 1.
What an amazing comeback. I cannot believe it.
Oh my gosh, that was so incredibly close between the two of them. And Blue started off so far behind, losing that first stock so early.
And then Acno went up to a 2-stock lead. That was a reverse 3-stock to open up grand finals.
Yo, good job, Blue, to earn game 1. But again, does he have it in him? Can he go the distance?
I mean, he's run these marathons before. I believe. I believe he can get the reset.
And we are going to be going right on into game 2, Miami Dome for Blue versus Acno. Miami Dome, very interesting map. It's got that pillar in the bottom of it, so it'll make it very difficult to go for those off stages. In general, you'll see bow players really like to dare just around that bottom corner.
Oh, yeah.
Because it just puts you in such a scary spot.
Man, Blue, again, just opening up with the unharmed kit to start the match. And he always gets the damage lead off. Both taking those swing by passes. Oh my gosh, Blue sending Acno off stage, threatening the down air.
Still has him on that corner, shoves him off the stage again. Blue very careful about picking up that weapon, did not want to get caught by that recovery over the corner from Acno.
Ooh, Blue, he read that range. He backpedaled at just the right moment, punishing that bow down. Like, ground pound so far off stage.
That is commitment from Acno to go for that ground pound. Blue almost panicking into it, but great job avoiding it. Both of them make it back, still first stocks.
I gotta tell you, Blue, it feels like he just knows when the attacks are going to come, because he sits right in that mid-range, and every time just whoop, slips right around. Oh, read the fade all the way to the left, uppercut taking the first stock.
Just recognized that Acno was locking himself into that trajectory and just followed the entirety of it and caught him with that recovery. First stock going the way of Blue.
Oh my gosh. The Zen. Oh, Acno now with the perfect back step into the signature. That's classic footsies.
And he said he wanted it. Like, he basically told Blue, because he did it like 2 times right before that. He's like, I'm gonna do this.
Oh, yeah.
He caught Blue on the approach with that down signature, able to keep this one close.
Blue getting just over that bow neutral light. I mean, it fires that diagonal angle, but it doesn't cover directly overhead. So swooping in with that sword down air is an extremely strong option against it. Uh-oh, threatening around the corner. Oh my gosh, I thought that was going to be a dash jump ground pound. Oh!
He just
full growl.
Went with that, chased into it, and that is going to be a huge stock advantage going the way of Blue.
Man, and now Blue just denying weapons to Acno, expanding this lead. Ooh, Acno, what an answer getting that bow damage coming out. And this is where you see the start of the mix-ups. He hits that side light and then chase dodges into different follow-ups. Which way are you trying to escape?
Threatening that ground pound. There he goes.
Okay.
Blue not able to get the slap onto Acno. Both of them coming back up towards the platform. Side stick connection.
Ooh.
Not enough to kill. Too far to the left on the initiation of that one, and Blue is able to hold on.
That's all right.
The corner.
Still hits like a truck. Tons of damage. Blue now in the red. Acno not far away from tying up the stocks. Dangerous edge guard sniped off the side. There is the tie up on the stocks, but still a little bit of damage difference to the lead. Blue unafraid to fight unarmed every single time.
He is perfectly fine with going in with that unarmed to start it off. Nice approach, that side air slap from Blue into the recovery. Acno starting to bleed out here in game 2. Blue wants to just 3-0 here and get that quick reset.
Blue threatening, looking for that guitar recovery again. It's taken stocks before. It's thirsty again.
Down
signature. Claws off the side. That's going to do it. Blue now up 2-0 on the verge of resetting the bracket.
Blue, 1 game away from getting the hot reset and going into another best of 5. This is a great spot for Blue to be in, specifically because you don't want to go 10 games in a row. You want to minimize as many games as possible just because it just gets so exhausting.
Man, oh man. So Blue, I mean, he is fighting with the fervor of wanting that run back win. Because Acno was actually the one that knocked him into the lower bracket earlier on. So now he doesn't just get 1 set of run back. He gets 2. He gets to send the utter message of domination.
That is the saltiest of run backs. You might have beat me in a best of 3, but I'm about to destroy you in 2 best of 5s.
I'm going to knock you into the lower bracket and knock you out. No one gets you but me.
You are mine. Blue is going to be going into this game 3, and Acno suddenly has to think this is, I think, the most pressure Acno has felt in a while, and he's really putting some thought into this next pick.
I like this. Just taking the moment, taking the breather
Slow
to
down.
think about it. Okay, what has been working? What has been getting me caught? What kind of changes would I need to make to run this reverse 3-0 and take the championship?
Do you think he'll switch up the characters? Is he going to stick with this Diana that's gotten him this far, potentially beaten Blue in that best of 3 earlier in top 128 or whatever it was?
I mean, at this point, I would not be surprised to see a legend change. When you're down 2-0 and you're on winner's side, you still have a little bit of room to explore.
I think
because you have another set.
This is the situation where you generally will see it, is on this game 3 when it's about to be the reset, is like, all right, well, worst case scenario, we just go into another best of 5. I'll go back to the one that was working. And now's my opportunity to see, hey, maybe something different, or at least make him think about something that isn't what I've been playing the whole time. Just force him to focus on something else.
Yeah, I mean, that's going to be a tall order, though, because Blue has just been taking people down left and right today, and it doesn't even seem to matter too much what the stage pick is. He's at home on the stable ones. He's at home on the extremely dangerous ones.
Now, I am going to take a quick look here, because Blue, he got knocked down into the lower bracket in top 128, which is
crazy early.
Crazy early. So what that also can translate to is he is making an incredibly long lower bracket run.
Man, oh man. That is a long day, because for those of you who may not be familiar with a double elimination bracket, the sooner that you get tossed into the lower bracket, the more matches you have to play. The farther that you can make, just because everyone that gets knocked down will then have to eliminate each other. So each round of it just adds another match into that bracket.
All right, so I'm going to just count off right now how many matches he's gone through. He's gone through Perhiz, Sundere, Eshet, so that's 3.
Oh my gosh.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, about to be 12 if he wins here in the grand finals, and then a 13th if he wins the reset. Acno switching it up. He's going to the Mordex.
We were looking for that legend change. Mordex, complete change. There's no bow to be found. There's no blasters to be found. Now we are on gauntlets and scythe.
And I think this is what Acno has done really well for himself in the past with, is this Mordex. I want to say he played up against Machette and did really well in that matchup. So he's definitely very competent with this Mordex. Clearly, I think he was like 40-something with it. So he's definitely put in his time with this Mordex as well.
And we are going to Twilight Grove. I know a lot of Scythe players like playing around here. It's a giant playground, especially with that island wall on the right-hand side. You get so many wall bounce combos.
That's just the backboard where you can alley-oop to yourself for all sorts of insanity.
Well, we were talking about being your own best teammate before, threatening off stage. Guitars and Scythe. Somebody's going to go down there.
That was so scary. There was like literally only 2 things hit, but there was just so much fear on both sides because either one of them could have immediately gimped. So dangerous.
Ooh, Blue just trading back and forth. Every time that Acno starts to get one of those side strings going, it's just the dodge out. Oh, grabbed out. The dodge is gone. Oh, but recovering wide around the island. Ooh, dodging out before the down air. And Acno now starting to chip away at Blue's armor.
Both of them just kind of getting 1 or 2 taps. Nice kind of alternate input neutral air, throwing Blue towards that wall.
Acno really just wanting to... He's playing a lot around those corners. He wants those neutral airs to set up these edge guards.
Oh, ground pound, great dodge from Blue. Just tapping away at each other. The down signature. Acno
off the wedge, down the laundry chute. Blue again taking the lead.
He's getting launched off that down signature.
I mean, this has been the story of the set so far. Blue wants this run back.
He wants to defeat Acno in this best of 5.
He's not going to pass his seasonal crown to anyone. He's holding on to that as tightly as possible. Acno trying to find the adjustments, trying to find the dodges through. Avoids that guitar recovery.
Still kick. Over to the scythe.
Ooh, yes, I love that. Fast falling down before the signature can go off, punishing it from behind.
Every other scythe player would have ground pounded there. Blue was expecting the ground pound, went for the ground pound punish of a gravity cancel neutral signature, and Acno was like, nah, I'm going to just bait you out, make you do something, and then I'll punish from behind.
Man, I love watching the mind games unfold. Oh,
The
again,
turnaround.
ground
Another
pound
one.
solo. There's the clash. Blue, that's it.
Oh
Acno
my
now has the
gosh.
stock lead. What an amazing turnaround.
Fantastic play from Acno with the scythe.
Showing Blue, are you afraid to fight me off stage now?
Are you going to respect my off stage? Blue able to pick up his guitars. Still decent damage put out onto Acno. We could see these going down to final stocks completely even and fresh. Acno wants Blue to come over to this corner so we can go for that reversal nair.
Ooh. Blue hunting for these signatures. He wants to tie up the stocks. He needs that bracket reset.
Recovery, side air. Blue running out of jumps. Can't get the touch.
Oh my
Acno.
gosh. The Mordex pick, the change, the adjustments working out here, stopping Blue's momentum.
There was a 1 damage difference between the two of them in Blue's favor.
Oh my gosh. But a 2 stock difference between them. Man, that edge guard was absolutely clutch.
I mean, all of those edge guards were massive for Acno. The 2 ground pounds, second one clashing out, that basically just put the nail in Blue's coffin on that game 3. But we're still in the first part of the grand finals. If Blue wins one more game, we get the reset.
And here we are, small Brawlhaven. Acno sticking with the Mordex pick. Clearly working.
Now we're gonna see what he's got with these gauntlets. Didn't really see a lot of gauntlets in that previous game. It's pretty much just the scythe showing from
Oh,
Acno.
yeah. So that's going to be the trade-off. It was Scythe last time. He showed that off. Now he's got to show off the gauntlets. Oh, no, but Blue knocking off the gauntlets. Acno unarmed.
Oh, but the weapon toss goes past Acno. Blue in the unarmed, trying to set up for that downlight recovery or downlight ground pound in that off stage, but Acno able to avoid it.
Guarding this weapon so perfectly, keeping Blue unarmed. I mean, Blue's not afraid to fight unarmed, but he'll just lose the damage war if they trade back and forth.
Oh, great read from Blue,
Ooh.
charging up that signature as Acno steps forward out of that side light. Weapon toss is coming out from Blue. He's starting to respect Acno. You're not seeing him overcommit in that offstage, trying to like ground pound on top of him. The wake up from Blue.
Man, oh man, the call out. If it was the usual gauntlet string, that would have caught Blue. But Blue knew. Oh no! The breakdance off the side. It's dead even between
Right
these two.
back into it. Dead even, like you said. Acno with that slight weapon advantage, but Blue picking up the guitars, getting some damage back onto Acno.
Oh my gosh, chasing Blue all the way across the stage. Trading back and forth. That down air into side air. Uh-oh, bounced off
Nice
the wall.
ground pound.
He touched. He got his resources back.
So just putting that thread out. Acno actually afraid of that down signature. I thought he was going to go for that jump neutral air, try to reverse
Oh!
Blue, but the recovery comes out, and Blue with a big lead. Can he get the reset?
You know, that's what he's looking for. You see him breaking out these signatures. He wants earlier kills than usual. He doesn't want this to extend because that's just more chances for Acno to get those scythe plays off stage.
And it just gives Acno more time to start to understand how Blue is going to play this game. Blue has not been switching it up in terms of characters, and so Acno gets all this time to adjust and download. Recovery connection onto Blue.
Ooh.
Blue, great dodge to avoid that second one. Second one would have been deadly.
All right, Acno setting up the edge guard again.
The burn dodge.
Still able to sneak his way around even with those fewer resources.
Toss connects. Acno backing up.
Whoa! Dodging through just the tip of that icicle. Now juggling Acno again and again. These sword neutral airs putting on so much damage.
Weapon toss comes out from Blue. Acno barely able to touch that wall. Blue knows he can get this. He can get the reset. One hit was all he needs. Still only needs one hit. The neutral light.
Not yet enough. I mean, that was so close because these walls are so close into the stage. Slap bounce off the ground. That's going to do it. Blue gets the reset for grand finals.
That is a reset. That means a new best of 5 board cleaned. Both of them in the lower side. The winner of this is the champion. Blue has won 12 sets right now.
Oh my gosh, he is on a tear.
He is running through people right now.
All right, so this Mordex pick, it did kind of slow down Blue's momentum a little bit. Is it enough to stick with, or are we going to see a little bit more rotation?
I mean, I honestly don't know, and I don't think Acno does either. Right now, like at face value in terms of that last set, he won more sets with the Mordex than he did with the Diana.
Yeah.
But likely won the first best of 3, the set that knocked Blue into the lower bracket with that Diana, that initial Diana. Usually in this situation, after the reset, the person who got knocked in the lower bracket will go back to the original character. They'll go back to, in this case, the Diana. But I don't know how Acno feels. That Mordex definitely looked like it was starting to come to life.
It was a great change up. There were a ton of dodge reads. Oh, okay.
What?
So there is the legend change coming
Oh.
out. He's keeping that scythe, trading it for the orb. We've got Fate locked in.
Okay, the Fate lock-in, like you said, he's going to keep that scythe play, which I would agree with. It was the stronger part of his Mordex. And he's going to be bringing out this orb play, just keeping Blue on his toes, making sure Blue can't really figure out what he's going to do. And I guess he just was not feeling that Diana. Also, very hard to find what map they actually really like.
Oh, yeah. We've got some of the larger maps left available, but I think Acno's feeling probably pretty good about that because Fate has a lot of farther-reaching signatures than the legends he had played previously.
In particular, with these soft platforms like on Twilight, you're going to see that orb neutral signature or even charged up scythe neutral signatures really punish players who like to sit on those platforms.
So
now we're
Acno
getting into it.
getting a little bit of that opening with the scythe, but Blue just answering in kind.
Acno trying to find one of those combo initiations, but Blue baiting that forward movement gets a punish. Acno not able to find the connection to start those strings.
Gets the orb side air. Just a little bit of damage. He is behind, so he's going to need those strings to bring this back.
Goes forward with a neutral line. Nice. Another side air from Acno. He's getting these 1 or 2 hits. Now he's swapping over to the scythe.
All right, I agree with this change. I like the thought process. The scythe was working before. Let's try and make it work again. Knocked off stage. Blue just holding center stage. Unafraid. Gravity cancel downlight into recovery. We've seen it before. He's going to use that all the way to the bank.
It's just such a consistent kill combo for Blue. He has done it time and time again to finish off a stock. Almost a full stock lead here for Blue. He's doing such a good job dancing around this spinning orb.
Ooh, gets around through the star. Perfect dodge. And again, just expanding this lead. Damage after damage. He's happy to maintain stage control. He's got the stock lead. He's got the damage lead.
Oh.
It is up to Acno to bring this back.
Putting that ribbon, putting the bow on top of that package, but Blue not going to be sent to the sky. He's getting so much damage. Great spot dodge from Acno.
The defense, not enough to do it.
Okay.
Ground pound.
Yeah.
Sending him down through that chute, tying up the stocks. But I got to tell you, man, Blue is looking so good here. Huge damage lead.
Great spot dodge from Blue. Like you said, he's got a massive lead here. He's not going to try to throw it away at all. He's going to just let Acno finish the stock off for him by making a mistake.
Acno finding those approaches with the scythe down airs. He's been using down air, neutral air, especially off stage, just to pluck him around that island time and again. What really won him that first game with Mordex was the offstage plays, so I think he's trying to focus a bit more on that, but Blue really just not even giving him the chance. Always forcing the combat back to stage because he gets those recoveries.
Blue is looking so strong here in the reset of Grand Finals. Just a dominant position here against Acno on this Fate. There's the chase. Acno able to pick up the scythe. And like you said, he's going to be looking for that offstage. That was one of the biggest things that worked for him in that game that he won with the Mordex.
Thing is, he's going to have to, yes, pluck Blue off stage. Because look, Blue, he's happy, maintain stage control. Still priming up those new Katars.
Acno dancing around, does not want to commit forward. There's that side air. Reads a forward movement, so he goes for the side light. The side signature charged up to get the triple shot.
Oh my
with the slap down. Able to get to the corner.
All right, recovering wide. I agree with that. Did not want to contest Katars when you are down on options. Oh! Stars off the side. The scythe becomes a magic wand, and magically the stocks are even.
Just shooting stars towards Blue. Oh, big side string, but Blue able to avoid too much more. Able to dodge out on that one. Great dodge back.
Ooh. I like that. It was the dash back, dodge back in. Uh-oh, recovery again! Blue taking the first game here.
He backboarded on Twilight, where every Scythe player ever wants to backboard. Really well played from Blue. Slap into recovery to finish that stock off. And
all right,
can
so
he do it?
He has been maintaining this momentum throughout. I mean, so far, he is 4 games to Acno's 1 for the totality of this set.
And now Acno's got to think again. He's like, okay, the Mordex kind of worked. It was the Scythe that worked. Fate didn't work. Let's name another Scythe character. Is it going to be Jiro? Is it going to be Mirage? Is it the Nyx? The Nyx would have the Blasters carryover from the Diana from earlier.
Man, it is such a tough question because every time that you think something starts working, Blue just has it figured out.
Blue, he's just ready for all of this. And he knows that the deeper that Acno reaches into his bag of characters, the less time he's put into those characters.
Yeah, so that I guess that's the question. Does he go back to that Diana? We know he's taken the set before off of Blue. He's the one who knocked him into losers here. Acno was sitting in winners finals, grand finals, winners side. So do you stick with the one you brought to the dance, bring back the Diana?
Bring the original girl home. Is it going to be the Diana? I think Acno, I have to believe he's like talking it out with his coach right now. Like it blazes on the line and being like, all right, well, how do you feel about Diana? Oh, I don't know. You know, Diana's a cool character.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. I mean, she did pretty well.
She just won you a set. It's whatever. She's the reason why you're in winners final. It's fine.
All right. So, geez, if he does end up going back to the Diana, what's the ideal map pick for that situation? Because Blue is sticky. Oh, okay. Never mind. We are seeing the lock into Koji here.
Okay, so we were thinking similar lines with the Diana. I was definitely going to say if it was a Diana, lean a little bit more bow heavy, and I was going to say Shipwreck would be a really strong map. Shipwreck, Blackguard, and Mammoth would be the 3 that I would imagine Acno would want to leave on the board. As I say that, he's going to get rid of Blackguard keep, but I imagine he doesn't want to try platform with this Koji pick. Yeah.
All right, yeah, leave Shipwreck open. That's where Blue's going to go. I think Acno secretly was hoping for that.
Yeah.
He very intentionally left it open. What's been working for him are the offstage plays, so if he can just focus the game more around that, could bode well.
Bow, also a really strong offstage weapon. Won't really have that ability to pluck and reverse, but can still get some fantastic stuff with those bow shots, that down air in particular. But Blue's got some great stuff, just bounce into gravity cancel neutral light.
Man, and I mean, he's been bouncing into neutral airs, just beating out dodges. So much damage early on. Acno really just trying to find his footing. Weapon toss into the side plate, pushing Acno off stage. That has been definitely the story of this grand finals. Stage control. Who's been able to maintain it? And the answer so far has been Blue.
Blue! He took the first 2 shots and then he made Acno eat all of this damage for it. He just completely reversed that situation and he's just walking forward, keeping this.
Whoa!
Oh! He went so deep, the ground pound!
From the top rope!
Oh my goodness, they were basically off screen with that one.
That was one of the hardest call-outs I have ever seen.
At one point, I bet you Blue basically said, I'm not going to let go. Like, I'm just going to keep going.
Either I bounce off you or I die. The hard choices, my gosh. And Blue just continuing this momentum. Again, just finding these dodges. Every single time.
Blue is getting so many punishes onto Acno. Another dodge out from Acno and
just
Blue.
Enough. That was the most efficient kill, giving him the 2-stock lead. Blue sitting pretty.
He's doing so well at forcing out these dodges from Acno and then punishing it. Another dodge from Acno and Blue almost getting the punish, but the side air shoves him off stage. Nice down air.
All right, now Acno maintaining stage control. This is what he's going to need to constantly focus on to bring this matchup back.
Spaces out that side signature. Chases
all right,
deep, breaking
okay.
around. Yeah, Acno, he was like, all right, you can't do that twice.
Oh! Samurai slash in, taking the stock.
The teleport coming out from Acno, denying that 3-stock, and he's going to be sticking with the sword now to go up against Blue in the unarmed. But Blue, we've seen his confidence with the unarmed.
That's right, Acno looking confident with this sword. The comeback begins. Answering that recovery. I mean, he has just been slipping right around most of these attacks. He'll get chipped occasionally here and there. Oh no, but you can't afford to get chipped by those claws. The
neutral
clash.
air.
He manages to get back to the stage.
Oh!
Dodges the uppercut at the last moment.
Just the reaction time from Acno. That was so incredibly close. Blue, though, still in a massive position. 2 stocks to the 1 of Acno, and not even in kill percent. Side signature will do it. 1 stock left for each.
All right, so we've seen the turnaround momentum. Are we going to see another reverse 3-stock here?
Acno cannot afford to get hit, though. Can he keep Blue on this corner? That's what he needs, but Blue, just that side air, shoves Acno so incredibly far.
That's what's so dangerous. In a matchup that is all about stage control, when you are this damaged, every single tap surrenders it all.
The bounces. The side light sends Acno off onto the corner. Blue, he's going to be patient with this one.
Oh, yeah. I mean, he's definitely got the damage lead. He's got the stage control.
That'll do it.
Recovery.
The downlight recovery.
Off the top. All right, so now Blue, he only needs 1 more game to take the tournament, to defend his crown.
Blue is 1 game away from getting the lucky 13 wins in a row in the lower bracket to become the spring champion. Acno, did he switch to an Asuri?
Okay, so I said before that ground pound was the hardest call out I've ever seen, but going into this mirror match, that is the hardest call out.
This is, if it works, it is a anything you can do, I can do better moment. If it doesn't work, then Blue is sitting there like, why would you go onto my character? This is my character. You're on my throne playing my character.
All right, but you have to, because at this point in the set, with the way that it has gone, pre-reset, post-reset, you don't need to just win in the gameplay. You need to win the mental game. This could be a huge shot against Blue if Acno's able to take the mirror match. Man, so which stage are we going here now?
Oh, okay, he's switching it up. He's switching it up. He's like, yeah, okay, you're right. You know what?
Shipwreck's out of there.
No.
Like, any of those that like I lost on previously, you know, Twilight Grove, I did there okay, but not enough. Mammoth.
I am surprised but glad that Acno did not leave Twilight on the board.
That is where his Mordex
said it time and time again. That,
okay, Acno actually on the Mordex pick here, not running the mirror match.
And this is going to be game 3 in the last set of the European Spring Championship. Acno versus versus Blue. Blue 1 game away from becoming the Spring Champion.
Ooh, Acno, there's that off stage. That's exactly what he's going to be looking for to push this in his advantage to bring back this set.
He's reversing dares. Looking for the nair. Oh, the slaps.
Out of so many options.
Gravity cancel neutral. Acno. He reset his jumps, though. Able to make it back.
My gosh. I wasn't sure if he got the touch in time.
I thought, yeah, I mean, it was definitely very close.
All right, hunting off stage. Still wants to pluck Blue off, but Blue just maintaining stage control.
Great dodge to avoid that nair. Likely would have reversed it. He wants to keep Blue in the offstage.
Ooh, Acno trying to get these scythe strings started, but Blue turning it around on him with that down air. Perfect dodge through the dive kick. Spending so many resources off stage. Double uppercut's gonna do it. Blue with the stock lead, that much closer to his path to victory.
And he's so healthy here on this first stock. Acno going to be switching over to the gauntlets. He's got to be careful because he knows that Blue will do that wake up out of the side light. Oh, he's just going to go in with the down signature, try to go for that throw up.
Yeah, grab his face, toss him in the air. Pretty soon, he's going to toss him down. You're looking for those dunks. Get the offstage running.
Couldn't quite get the finishing blow with that recovery. This is what I was saying. Blue was still pretty healthy on that first stock. Dodges underneath. Acno tries to get that reversal, the gravity cancel side signature. Again, the dodge down coming out from Blue.
Acno, he's really just looking, where is the dodge going to happen? When is it going to line up with my attempted gauntlet strengths? Oh, the recovery is all it takes. We're back in there.
What weapon is he going to stick with? Going to juggle for a hot second, but it's going to be the gauntlets. He was getting some decent 1 or 2 hits onto Blue.
Oh, no.
He dodges in Blue region.
Oh, no.
Oh, the side heavy charged up, punishing that ground pound wake up from Acno.
Man, Blue just calling that forward movement every single time.
Blue undamaged on his second stock. Ooh, the movement for that one, the slide charge side signature.
Uh-oh, okay, Acno now getting some repeated punches of his own, but committing to the ground pound, finding his way up, over, yes. Blue back to maintain stage control. He's like, all right, I got the damage lead. Just keep this going, and I'm going to be the champion.
But Acno getting the offstage, can't quite get that neutral air. Burns a lot, can't pick up the gauntlets. You saw him kind of backing up, wants to pick him up. And he's got the scythe. Blue in the unarmed. Gravity cancels it down light for the recovery. Blue just does that time and time again. It's not a set win if he doesn't do that at least once.
Oh, slaps off the side. Acno, he's only got 1 stock left. Blue, finish line in sight. His 13-set run is poised to end in championship victory.
Uno Mas. Blue, 1 stock between him and that crown.
Clawing him off the side. Getting the damage onto Acno. Uh-oh, ground pound, going for the double.
Low.
Clash off the side, there's the ground pound.
Good movement. Clash,
clash again.
Acno!
Oh my god! He got the chase dodge!
Back out!
That was so clutch!
Acno holding onto the stock for a hot second, but he's still damaged. A lot of damage put out from Blue in that offstage.
Oh my god. All right, so he gets another shot at life here, but how long can he last? These neutral airs just juggling him back and forth. All right, get those sight strings started, but every single little bit of chip pushes Blue that much closer to even a neutral light knocking out Acno.
Acno's so scared on this corner, comes up with the side light, but Blue just slaps it away. The side air.
And Blue is your 2019 EU Spring Champion. He's done it again.
13 games in the lower bracket, and Blue has become the Spring Champion.
Oh,